And what's up, guys? Welcome back to another PT17S stream. If you guys are enjoying your early afternoon or something around that midish afternoon on this Monday. I haven't streamed in the last few days, but today we are going to get a few streams ramped up for you. Today we are continuing our FC26 Newcastle United Manager Career Mode. We are maybe almost quarter way through Season 2 now. I'm playing Legendary Mode, Sliders Affair, only allowed to buy 2 to 3 players per season. In my first season, I won the Prem, Carabao Cup and FA Cup after buying Luckman and Van der Ven, but lost in the Champions League final. Only lost 6 Premier League games. It was a very good season. This season, we bought Trent Alexander-Arnold and James Maddison to help us with set pieces, as we struggled with set pieces for quite a lot of last season, only scoring 1, excluding penalties and from a corner. That certainly has changed it, because last stream, we scored 3 set pieces. We scored 1 corner and 2 free kicks. Maddison with the delivery from the corner, and the delivery from a free kick which he scored, and Trent with a delivery against Fulham. So we smashed Crystal Palace 5-1 and Rapid 5-1, Champions League and Prem last stream. We then lost to City in an important Premier League game, but we came back to beat Fulham 3-1, and then we beat Real Madrid for revenge after they beat us in the Champions League final in the group stage 2-1, giving us 9 points out of 9 in the Champions League, which is important with the hard games we have coming. Today, we have 5 games, and it's not easy to get 2 easier games, but none of them are that easy. 3 Premier League games consisting against Tottenham away, Man United at home, and Brentford away, and 2 non-Premier League games, 1 in the Carabao Cup. We are the holders, round 4 against Fleetwood after we beat Man United 4-2, and then one of our last games of the stream will be a Champions League game against Bayern Munich away from home. Adamana Luckman yet again, I think, is the Premier League top scorer this season. Yet 9 goals. He's not as quite flowing as he was last season at this point, but he still has so many goals with him and another successful season. Maddison and Trent are certainly finding their feet now. Plenty of assists. Their set pieces are starting to kick in. 3 set pieces so far this season compared to the 1 we had last season. And yeah, well, the start of the season was a bit inconsistent, but we've certainly kicked on from there. We are not first in the Premier League because we lost to City, which is why they are top by 2 points. But we will be looking to retain our Premier League title still again. Playing against Tottenham, first game of this stream. They're 15th place, winless in the last 5 matches, lost 4 of them. That is incredibly bad form for a big club like Tottenham, but in real life circumstances, we wouldn't put it past them for playing so poorly, would we? Playing away from home, but this should be a game we should be winning. No doubt about that. I think we should overpower Spurs with the players we have. Should be a good game though. We've had a really good start to the season, in my opinion. Better than last season, actually, in terms of losses. We've been lost once this season. But yeah, we do really want to retain our Premier League title, so let's hope we can do that. Strap yourselves in, it's going to be a good stream. Beat Real Madrid last stream. Don't know if we can get better than that, but obviously Maddison and Botman looking a bit leggy, looking a bit tired, but the rest of the stream is ready to go. Look at that team. Absolutely brilliant. And with the set piece curse broken as well, we're beating Real Madrid last stream. We won 4 out of 5 last stream. Losing 1 to City. We will have a Fortnite and a Minecraft stream today as well. Oh, hi, Pooms.
One man the focus of attention. Will he shine against his former club? We're live next, so don't go anywhere.
Newcastle are welcomed by the under peril, the under siege Tottenham Hotspur, who are winless in the last 5, struggling for form, struggling for wins. Newcastle absolutely flying. They may not be at the helm, they may not be at the point of retaining their Premier League title, but they are 2 points away from that. They are just on the leader's shoulder, and they used to being at that way last season, behind for the majority of the season, but ended up poking in front of City at the last. We could have a really positive game on here. The away fans are jubilant, these players are persistent, and we do have some geordie Galacticos with us, don't we? So Lookman will have the first kick. We barely lose, we barely falter. It will be unlikely for us to falter in this game, considering Tottenham's form and our form. Gordon, it's hit a man. Maddison couldn't hold it. Hall, he couldn't scamper back. It's Orsiro. Never heard of him before, but Botman's got a job to chase him now. He's done well to keep eye level with him. And Maddison lost out. It's a bit poor to lose it from there. Stepping in was Trent. Maddison sliding in again. He's had a good start to the season. Oh, it's one! Off the line! A bit dangerous signs early on for Newcastle. Positive for Tottenham. Sousa. Xavi Simons, the main threat, the main power engine for Tottenham tonight. Gnarly just got a foot in the way. Botman did as well. Trent. And now Tottenham under siege. There's a Langer. That's a foul. That's a yellow. That's a yellow. Because Gordon would have been away there if he would have released in. Rodrigo Bentancur. But Tottenham just stamping there for us early on. Not sure. You shouldn't really underestimate these teams that are on bad form, because you never know when a falter. We have lost to City twice already this season. Wasn't the Community Shield, wasn't the Prem. Compared to last season when we beat City 3 times and drew once. But we want to catch them early on in the season. Botman's there, Tonali, Maddison, Lookman just about released it to Alanga. He's gone back for some reason, but Trent will get Newcastle running again. Alanga trying to pout it out. Gordon can find Maddison, and Spurs will be released. Come on, boys, let's remain compact. Watch your runners, watch your runners. Chase that, Trent. Unlucky. Bentancur. Tottenham just having more of the ball at the moment. I think we're just not getting out well enough. Siemens, we are winning the ball back. We're doing well defensively, but you can't stop countless attacks. You have to keep the ball eventually. You're just inviting Tottenham pressure, boys. Newcastle this season want to do it all, want to complete football, want to win every trophy again. They were one game off it last season, losing in the Champions League final. Here's Trent. Now Alanga, there's a bit of a space here, there's a bit of energy for him to pass, and a bit of energy for him to burn. Alanga, down the wing, he's got a bit of time in him! Oh! Prowling at the edge! Bridged the Tottenham defence, and James Maddison scissors it in. It's a thumping finish from a confident midfield maestro, and Newcastle snatch the lead. With fast front-footed football and divine attack. James Maddison, what weak foot. Yeah, he just swiped across it, no chance for Vicario Tottenham. Come on! 1-0. 1-0. It is brilliant from Maddison. It's really good from Alanga to burst away as well. And it's a deserved lead, and when Newcastle go ahead in games, they barely lose. Solanke, Hall, snatches it. Van der Ven now, Maddison as well. Here's Gordon. We just saw a bit of light between Sarr and the midfield, but snatched away. But we do need to get Gordon and Lookman a bit more involved. They haven't been involved too much so far, despite the fact that we're winning. Xavi Simons, why is he on the wing? I thought he was a midfielder. Yeah, it's good defending again by Newcastle. It's a perfect ball by Maddison. Alanga wants to cause Tottenham backline more problems. He just couldn't release it. Bit dangerous for Tottenham. Xiao just about gets there, but Alanga's causing him some big problems. been the best half for Newcastle in terms of attack, I'll give you that. Tottenham's had the majority of the ball. We've been a bit shallow. I think we could have done more of what we've made. Van der Ven struggling to carry back! In the end, he did enough to put Solanke off. Here's Pope. Well, the two new signings this season, Trent and Maddison, have been brilliant so far. They took a few games to get comfortable, but they're certainly comfortable. Oh, Cissé! And offside! Thank goodness, thank the Lord. Newcastle get away with one on the stroke of half time. Divine denied by the flag. Boys, I gotta say, that's way too easy for Tottenham to break through. We are lucky. Yes, it's a good high line, but he's only about a yard or two offside. It's not been the best half. We have invited pressure. We are leading, but it's not the performance that I expected. But this is what Newcastle do. They're not necessarily always on top. They're persistent, they're clinical, and they are good at defending. What I'm liking how we're defending at the moment, or what we're doing on the ball. I think it's a bit sloppy. That's sloppy as well, and Tottenham could capitalise at the stroke of half time. Not when Hall's in the way. And half time comes Newcastle's way, and I think they needed that break, despite the lead, despite the goal, and despite keeping Tottenham mainly contained outside our box. We've been deep, they've had plenty of the ball, and it could have been worse with that offside goal, just showing warning signs that we need to up our gear in this game. I think we've been too poor on the ball as well. Botman off for Burn. That's the only sub. Boys, we just have to be more positive on the ball, more direct. We're rushing our passes and we're giving it away to Tottenham, and with the possession you already have, you're just inviting their pressure. We really, I mean, we're looking dangerous when we do get it, but we're not creating enough of what we're getting. Tottenham just about in this game, but they do have that one goal cushion, Newcastle, despite being their only real attack. Gordon's not being involved enough. Lookman's not been involved enough. Alanga hasn't really been either. He's definitely involved there, though. A glint of light for him. A bit of speed. A bit of passion. A bit of power. He's off the races! Oh my! The captain gets involved. It is absolutely divine football from Gordon. The winger sprints and Guimaraes nips in. And a perfect start to the second half to just dampen the mood in Tottenham as the rain falls on their fortress. 2-0. And what did I say about getting Gordon more involved? He absolutely did his man. And Guimaraes was waiting. His goal tally hasn't been bad so far this season. That was a brilliant run, to be fair. Spurs pushing forward now. It's a bit too late though, they're 2-0 down. Trent launches it. Gordon definitely wants to be more involved now, that's for sure. It's a brilliant run. And it's just it's similar to the first goal, really. Tottenham cannot cope with it. Good time for us to score that as well. Xavi Simons, dangerous! Certainly that's not going to be disallowed. Divine scores, Tottenham back in it. To be fair, they do deserve that, because apart from the attack we just had at the start of the second half, Tottenham have had their possession. They've looked slightly more dangerous. It's a 1-2 between Xavi Simons and the Divine, and Dan Burn and Bruno Guimaraes do not close the back. They're not compact enough. They're not solid enough. They don't read it. They get done. And he's got about 3-4 seconds to take a few touches and to find the finish, which he does. Come on, boys. Let's not let that goal dampen us. Plenty of time left, but... yeah, and that's not a good sign either. Gordon losing the ball. Just got to be careful now, Newcastle, not to lose this 2-0 lead that they've worked hard to acquire, despite not completely deserving it. They haven't been good enough today. But you'll have your off games. Oh! Oh, divine! And from 2-0, erased in 5 minutes. I don't believe it, it's a brilliant ball, but Dan Burn is not reading the danger. He doesn't notice the threat that sneaks in behind him. Divine has saved Tottenham, and he looked like the most likely player to do it. It's actually really poor, it's unacceptable. We haven't done good enough today, and I think that's what the scoreline should be. We don't deserve to be 2-0 up. Yes, we've been clinical, yes, we've been good on the break, but Tottenham have had a lot more of the ball, they've controlled a lot more of the game, and they deserve that, really. 30 minutes to go, come off the hour, come off the man for Tottenham, but we really need to sharpen up, boys, because usually I'd be more mad losing a 2-goal lead, but I know there's plenty of time. I know we have time. We have to focus more. We cannot let Tottenham control that much of the game. And 2-goal leads! How do you lose a 2-goal lead in that short time? There's still time though, and this is where the Galacticos usually flicker into gear. Oh, look at him, is he on? He's barely been involved the whole game. Oh. What? Oh, okay. Langren strongly, to say the least. Bit of frustration creeping in now. Don't let it... Gordon, don't let it happen, boys. We have to stay calm. We have to stay professional. We're Newcastle. We've won this league. We're retaining it. We cannot let Tottenham beat us from 2 goals up. I shall not allow it, really. It'd be quite embarrassing. Winless in the last 5 matches. Burn is there. Tonali swivelling. Joe Linton looking for room. Gordon looks for the long ball. Alanga. He's on a... Ooh. 20 minutes to go. Xavi Simons. Newcastle just need to find a special player. A late goal. Oh no!
To say, and now the question is...
That is absolutely unacceptable. That is shameful. That is not good enough from our point of view. 2 goals up and you're now losing to Tottenham. Tottenham. It's unacceptable. How do you manage to concede 3 goals in 20 minutes? To Tottenham. And we're going to lose. Oh, Newcastle need to dig in deep. They need to find their X-Factor players. They need to get their key men to show up now. With only 20 to go. Because if we lose to Tottenham, then there will be some questions, eyebrows to be raised. From minute 1 to now, I thought the performance wasn't good enough, but I still think it hasn't been good enough. So often Newcastle come back from adversity, from losing positions. They do it all the time. This might seem a bit too much for them, because Tottenham have the ball all the time. Gordon. Xavi Simons, Tottenham want a race for the hills. Yeah, Tottenham are going to win this. It's actually I'm actually really upset with these players. It's not been a good performance. It's been terrible to watch. I'm not proud at all. Maybe one last surge! Gordon! Can he save us? He can! He can! You bet he can! He often is the X Factor. He often is the one to save our blushes. Tottenham on their knees. Newcastle with profound relief. The burst of pace defined by him. And there's just 3 minutes on the clock, just maybe, to have one final twist to the tail. Can we do it? So often they dig in deep, so often they score late goals, so often they've gotten away with it, but it's the mentality. It's the big players in big games to pull us out of these tough situations. It hasn't been good enough, but we can at least probably come away from here saying, we've got a draw, and we got it late. I'm going to have to put my whole throttle attack on now. 3-4-3, we're not messing about. If we do get one last chance to attack, I want to make it count. I want to get everyone up there. No messing about. We are the champions. We want to win this. 87-minute Anthony Gordon, stroke of luck. Ardemar Lookman, who's barely been involved today, played the key through ball, got the assist to save the Geordie boys. Is there time for one more twist? There's certainly time for a team to have one more effort. But the question is, will it come? Tottenham looking to win it. Oh, what a block! One last attack. Oh. They ruined it, and it's a draw. Huh? Probably, Oliver, because it does like that all the time, mate. Is the bed supposed to move when you move it? Is the bed supposed to move when you move it?
I've done this multiple times. I don't know why you keep on doing it, and then you say, "Oh, I ain't good."
I'm very disappointed with that performance in the end. Yes, we got a draw. Wow, we got a draw against winless Tottenham in 5 games. More joppages of points in the Prem. We haven't had a bad start to the season. We've had a brilliant start. I told you at the start of the stream, it has been a really positive start to the season. It has been. But we've dropped too many points. Well, in our last 3 games, we've dropped 5 points. We've gotten 4 points out of a possible 9. It's not good enough in the Prem, is it? You're just falling behind a little bit. You're letting City capitalise. You don't want City to run away from you. First game of the stream ends with a draw, 3-3 draw. And the funny thing is, we probably only had about 3 shots that game. Not very good at all, is it? I know we could have won that game. 3 goals should have been enough to beat Tottenham. The defending was so poor. Even that, the 3 goals we did have was the only 3 attacks we had. What I'm trying to say is we didn't even do well enough in attack that game. But, you know, you move on. Nothing's going to be perfect. You can't expect to win every single game. You'll have draws, you'll have losses. But as long as you stay near the top, as long as you keep going when you need to, that's all right. But a draw to start the stream. But it was a draw we salvaged late on as well, remember. Now playing against Fleetwood in the Carabao Cup round 4. A trophy that we do want to win, which is why I'm going to play my B team. Don't usually do this in any competition, apart from the very, very early rounds of the Carabao Cup, especially when you're playing against weaker opposition. And that's what I'm going to do. So, some players who don't usually get a game are going to get a game. So a lot of the team's been replaced. There is 2 or 3 stand-up players like Guimaraes, Tonali, Pope, and Hall, who are usually in the squad, who are staying in the squad. But I should trust my majority of the B team to go out there and win today against Fleetwood in the Carabao round 4. I want to win every trophy I can possibly win. We are the holders of this competition, so I expect us to win it. Disappointing draw to Tottenham in the first game of the stream, but we did save ourselves late on anyway, so it's not like it's the end of end all. Well, we are the holders of this cup. We had a decently easy run last year, and it's coming to look like that again this year so far. We did beat United, but now we have Fleetwood Town, a slightly more subdued team, because I expect to beat Fleetwood. And yeah, this is a trophy that Newcastle wouldn't mind winning for sure. A few stand-up players, but the rest are my B team players, but we should be able to mop up Fleetwood with what we have on show tonight. We've always got people on the bench if need be. Just can't do what we did against Tottenham and let the other team have all of the ball. Voltamada. Just hugging the byline Barnes. Was a replacement for Gordon last year when he got injured temporarily, but he was good. He's lost his place in the squad this year for obvious reasons. I'd be a massive upset if he didn't go through tonight. Here's Wissa. Voltamada plays the perfect 1-2 into Johan Wissa. Pushed aside by Lynch. Maybe Barnes should have been the right option to play in the middle. It's a corner, but with no Maddison and no Trent. We're going back to last season corners taken by the captain. Joe Linton got a flick, and that's what we were used to seeing last season when we couldn't score from set pieces. He won a lot of the headers, but the headers were not of good enough quality to trouble the goal. Fleetwood coming forward, but it's good defending by Newcastle. Joe Linton off the turn. Ah, poor from Voltamada. Good from Joe Linton, putting his frame in the way. Better start doing against Tottenham to say the least, but you expect that. Just because we have our B team on. This is Fleetwood Town. Ah, it's good, it's good. It's good play from Newcastle to find Wissa again. This time he might look to pass it. He does. The captain's there! And Fleetwood couldn't cope with that. The captain stings the Fleetwood Hearts. And he says, what? It's goal tally in Sharby, and Newcastle throttle their lead. As they are obliged and demand it. The captain delivers a pile driver. Yes! And the first goal is the most important in these type of games. Harley. Whenever Newcastle do drop points in any games, it's usually a blip. They usually come back to win the next 5 or 6 after dropping those points. Let's hope that's the same in today's stream. We lost 1 Premier League game so far this season compared to the 2 we lost at this point last season, so it's not the end of the world. Here's Sherino. And now Devonport. Burns in the way. Brilliant. And a brilliant ball as well from the centre-back to Wissa. He's too strong, he's too powerful for the Fleetwood back line. And he's going to go all the way here. Barnes! Oh, he slammed it in the roof! Double trouble, double quick tone for Newcastle. They demand their say. And they've got a cushion now as a bigger blow to Fleetwood Town. That's really positive from Wissa, and Barnes could never miss from there. Emphatic from the Geordies. It is really good, boys. It really is good. I remember in the Carabao Cup last season when I was 4-2 down Oxford United in round 4 for my B team with 20 minutes to go. I had to sub on 5 of my best 18 players like Lookman, like Gordon, to help save us and win the game. So that could have been an early exit last year, but this time I can trust my B team a little bit more by the looks of things. Livramento stretching the width, finding Wissa, who's been a big part, a big key of both goals. Joe Linton hit it, stopped from advancing. Oh, that wasn't stopped from advancing, but it's wide. Well, the Geordies do seem unstoppable at times. They don't have a bad squad depth. I don't play too many of these players too often. I do get subs on. They do get to play sometimes, but I do want to play my best team as much as possible. Gimrais finds it to be hit! Oh, you bet it is! You bet it is! Joe Linton, pick that out of your gallery! He's got it right out of his locker! 3-0, and it's a cracking hit, a pick of the bunch! And the Magpies are enjoying this night. As Gimrais laid it back, I knew it was there to be it, I knew it was going to be dangerous! It was absolutely dangerous! Joe Linton, who's lost his place in the squad this season for Madison, has got a goal. From the top game, we didn't get Lippman involved enough. Whistle going again, and we're looking to cause more inflicted wounds on Fleetwood. Voldemar going down with the man. Sharon Joe Linton batting hard. Somehow a free kick to Fleetwood, not sure why. Easy one for Cher to deal with. That's Barnes. Joe Linton carrying the fight. Clever run, clever ball. Voldemar struggling. That'll be a free kick to Fleetwood. Newcastle still in a very good position in all competitions, despite the 1 or 2 losses of points in the Prem. They're doing really good in the Champions League and so far the Carabao Cup, so you can't really complain. And we're sitting near the leaders in the Prem. I don't know if they're still 2 points or 5 points above us. And the team's fully fit as well. Been really calm in this game. And it's been a nice performance from the lads. That's why, you know, stand-up performance when I usually play my B team. Wissa's always a stand-up player, and he's on the run here now. Wissa over the top, away from Barnes. Tonali digging in. It's Barnes, not quite. Oh, said I'll have that one. Barnes says I'll have this fight. Gimrais says I'll have that! Digged aside by Lynch, but it's really positive. Now it's a corner. Just wasn't good enough at corners last season, was he? Gimrais. Which is why the replacements come in. Wouldn't see an option. That's good. Oh. Oh, looking to drive. Hill looking to spin. Hall looking for the cross. He might just about make enough room to get it in. Oh, so close to reaching Tonali. Livramento. Wissa. Johan Wissa now. Surprised he didn't win the corner there. He's probably surprised. I'm surprised. Let's lift it up. The light play, but Byrne, who's so often a target in the air, wins it. They're done for Joe Linton. Just about party time for Newcastle, not rushing it, just making their attack slowly. And if they don't get a goal, it's fine, they're 3-0 up, they're just enjoying themselves out there, getting touched with the ball. Eventually the shots will come. Good defending by Fleetwood, to be fair. But we all know that this game is in Newcastle's hands. We are playing against United next in the Prem. Wissa. Oh, switched off there. Good from Wissa. Just hounding him down. Good tackle. It's the first thing that Pope's had to do today. He made it a bit more difficult than it seemed to be, but now it's Voldemar. Harvey Barnes escapes. He's away here. Barnes! Should have finished it off. Not enough power in the shot. Gimrais, Joe Linton! Oh, round the back and round the back for sure. Should have made better of that effort. But the away end, they're enjoying themselves, and we're going to going to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. We are the holders, and the holders want to win that again. Yeah, good defending. Moraes, Jolinton. Unlucky from Volkamada. Just put off the foot of the gas in the second half. We haven't really. I think we've been more about keeping the ball, playing good football. We haven't made too many chances though, have we, since the third goal was put in? Got a few, but not enough to say, yeah, we should be winning 5 or 6. But I suppose Newcastle, I'm not going to complain because we've done really well. Good header, really strong. Volkamada. It's just about training practice now for Newcastle. It's a really good ball, it's positive. Barnes. Saved again by Lynch. He's been unlucky today, Barnes. Defending's been the standout in this game. We've barely let Fleetwood have a sniff. Attacking's been pretty good as well. If I was to be critical, we could have had a few more goals. Just don't need to get too worked up. We won this game ages ago. Well, Barnes does want that goal. He ain't going to get it. He will win a corner. Full time. We're through to the corners. It was a very good performance. Could have been more than 3. But I think once we got the third, we just sat back and played our football and enjoyed it. We needed that performance off the Tottenham draw. United next in the Prem now. United at home. How tough of a game that would be, who knows, but the full team is rested and ready. We're playing at St James's Park for the first time today. We do want to pick up some points today with 3 games to go in the Prem. United, tough team, but a team we should be beating. And we do need to have much more of the possession today. We do need to get Lookman and Gordon much on the ball earlier. And we do need to, because once we got Gordon on the ball, the 2 times we got him on the ball, bang, goal and assist. Same with Lookman, bang, assist. I mean, you just got to be better earlier on. Here we go. United versus Newcastle at St James's Park. The pretenders versus the champions who are trying to retain their precious title and do it in front of this crowd. Long in the season left to go and are not in the first place position they want to be at. But as I emphasise, there's plenty of the season left to go and we're doing well at second. We just have to keep on pushing City and consistently get those points. It's going to be a long season, but hopefully we shall come victorious at the end of it. Here's Trent. You know he's got a ball in him, and that was a ball. A Langer to Lookman. And he's gotten on the ball a lot earlier in this game, and James Maddison's in behind here, rolls it! Past Lammonds and in! That's a perfect start! In front of their fortress, in front of the St James's Park. The Geordie smile and the Geordie passion brings early on. 5 minutes all it took to break that United back line, and in celebration, Adamada Lookman set him away. Set sail Maddison, who adds another goal to his cabinet. That's a lot better, boys. It's a good start. What was needed, what was required, what was wanted from us as well. Really good. It was a really good play, actually. I enjoyed that. Agate, Van der Ven hanging in a foot. It was really good from Lookman. Once he gets involved, he's not just good at finishing, he's good at... Oh, it looks a bit dangerous, this. Cunha just blocked by Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, Hall. And look at this. This is the dream scenario for Newcastle. Ah, look at that. He's done him as well. Rolls it to Hall, but maybe Gordon's the man who wants it. Oh, he's kept it! The turn of the century almost. Good pressing by Newcastle as well. Agate. Guimaraes harrying back. Trent sticking close. Samiro, Sesko, Cunha. Looks a bit dangerous here with Sesko. He's in behind! What a block! Van der Ven so sharp to read the danger. Sesko can't believe it. I can't believe it. It was brilliant stuff. Now Botman against Sesko. And Sesko again. Oh, he's done Van der Ven this time. Saved. Trent. Sesko and in. And it was very hard to keep that one out. 1-1. I gotta say, I'm a bit frustrated, a bit furious of how we didn't stop that. Sesko, there's a good save Pope. Trent's header wasn't good enough, and we just didn't do well enough to clear our lines. It's 1-1. And it was coming. Gordon waits and waits. Will wait and wait and keep on going. That's really poor in the end. That's so poor from Anthony Gordon. What is he doing? He had like 3 or 4 passes to have to, and then he could have shot or beaten a man. He was just scared. Not like him. He's usually such a good player, and he is. Tesco, Cunha. Maddison, brilliant. Midfield maestro, releasing Gordon, and he's ahead of De Ligt. He's going to get in front of De Ligt, certainly! Well, there he is, that's the boy! Gordon, yes! It's a thumping finish, and an emphatic one to respond to the early critics in this game. Newcastle retain their lead, and hear the passion from the Fortress and the St James Park crowd. United defenders, obscured by the rain, pours heavily down on their morals. Gordon's not resting on his morals. He's composed, and he sweeps it past any Lamans of integrity. Tesco. One back by Newcastle. Alanga. Botman. He's done the mount here. He won it there, Botman. The pressure on Lissandro Martinez. The pressure on Lamans. The pressure on Manchester United. Maddison. Guimaraes. Alanga. Lookman. Short of... Oh, Tonali, really good challenge in the end. Alanga, Tonali. Lookman behind De Ligt. I don't know where the defenders are, they're too busy getting forward, and Bamba's got a bit of room here. Half time. Anthony Gordon has a precious goal and a precious lead at St James's Park. United had a bit of pressure and spells, but Newcastle deservedly with the lead. And here we go, Newcastle just want to rubber stamp their leading position. Gordon trying to go all the way. He didn't get all the way, but he's forced the turnover. Trent. Tonali. Lookman. He's off, surely. Van der Ven has to get the recovery speed. Oh, he stopped. Dorgo. He's not off, by the way, you can tell by now. Alanga couldn't win it. Lissandro Martinez picks it up, but they're a bit vulnerable. Lookman siding in. Alanga! Potently away. Potently. Alanga, a little turn. Oh, really poor in the end. The murmur shot from advancing after releasing it. Sesko is getting a bit feisty now. It's quite a thrilling game, this one. Anything can happen, really. Cunha. Sesko, the ball to Cunha was always an option to replay. Trent. Lookman strolls it down the line. Now Anthony Alanga now. Lookman's not in the box, so he won't be getting it. Oh, he is there now. Lookman, short of goals! Gets one! Gets a brilliant one! 10 not to be denied. Finally, a bit of a little goal drought. A week or two, he's back in action. And he did it all himself. Lissandro Martinez away. And it's an absolutely stormer pass, Anna Lamans. 3-1 in control now. Armada Luckman, the whole world looks at him, the whole Magpies look at him in joy and in a familiar feeling as he bags another. What a first season he's had, and slightly shorter in goals this season compared to last, but he's certainly getting plenty. He's still the top scorer and he's still one of the best strikers in the world. The engine has to stop at some point until it gets whirling again. It's Sandro Tonali. Van der Ven's powering forward here. The centre back. Oh. Look what's sticking out his man. Van der Ven just leaving a tracking leg. Yeah, good from Guimaraes. Van der Ven, Tonali, Gordon, lovely stuff. Even better. And that pace is persistent. You can't stop it. You really can't. Dazed, trapped. Flick wasn't happy with Gordon after he put in the second goal, so he's going to put a shift in there to stop him. So let's go. Oh, he's in behind here. Doggo! Another brilliant block by Van der Ven. Not uncharacteristic for that man. Lookman with the twist. Call to escape. Blocked by Look, blocked by Delic. And away. Van der Ven now. Just a few players going on the floor now. Really good performance by Newcastle though, drawing to Tottenham and then winning against Fleetwood and then winning this game as well. Madison driving on here. United all but lost at sea now. Cunha swings it in. Oh, a little bitey, a little spectacle to end the game. 2 wins, 1 draw, plenty of positives. That first half was an active one, and the second half Newcastle just showed their oozing quality and showed the advantages they had, and just show that bit of experience shining through in this group of players. Fourth game of the stream, 2 wins and 1 draw. And we're now playing against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. 9 points from our first 3 games in the Champions League, with 2 pretty tough ones against Bayern and Galatasaray. The easy one against Rapid. We've certainly put in a very hard group, to say the least. But yeah. Here we go. Champions League against Bayern, not an easy occasion. If ever an easy occasion. Did beat Real Madrid last stream. That's not a shabby result, is it? We have all of our confidence that we can do this. The only competition we were denied in last year, a final, and then judged harshly by Madrid. And this year we're hoping things can be different. This year we're hoping maybe the gods will look down on us a bit more nicely. It is the Champions League. We're playing against Bayern away from home at the Football Arena Munich. So we're playing in their back garden. It's going to be a difficult game, that's for sure. Well, for a Champions League night at St James's Park, the sleeping giant does not wake, it roars. Under the blinding Tyneside lights, the famous old stadium shakes to its very foundations. The Champions League anthem echoes across the River Tyne, a hauntingly beautiful melody for a fan base that spent decades wandering in the football wilderness. Tonight, the Magpies do not fly, they soar into a brave new dawn. They have faced unbelievable and unremarkable territory over the past season and a bit. 3 trophies and a Champions League final, which they narrowly lost in. This season, I promised to come back stronger. So far, we've done exactly that. And this competition is the competition that we are dying, we are scavenging to win. And we face in Bayern's backyard, we face in the Bayern Arena tonight in the Champions League. In the group stages. It's an important game as well. It's going to be a well-weighted one. And Newcastle need their key players to shine tonight. It's an early attack here for Bayern though, with Joshua Kimmich. Don't want them scurrying around the box like this. Trent. Alanga. Here's Mickey van der Ven now. The defender's going up here. It's Mickey van der Ven, a bit of pace. Van der Ven! Oh! Hammered out Urovic. First bit of promise for Newcastle. They know they can go out and do this. They beat Liverpool in the Champions League, they beat Real Madrid in the Champions League, they drew to PSG in the Champions League last year. They know they can beat these teams. It's just a matter of how we conduct ourselves. Luis Diaz. Still, Luis Diaz. Van der Ven says no, out my way. Oh, he's offered it. And Trent says no as well. The captain delivers that back. Alanga, a bit of pace, but Bayern have pace in their ranks. Trent Alexander-Arnold trotting forward. Yeah, Hall rising. Madison has a pop. A few inches over. Yeah, Bits wasn't troubled. It was a good start, and this has been 10th from Newcastle just to get the crowd going at the away end and to cause a bit of nerves in the Bayern ranks. Just getting a feel of the ball is Kane, Elise. Trent chasing it down. Luis Diaz. Oh, Dimrai's got a touch. It wasn't a big enough one to deny Diaz a complete run. Botman denies the England captain. Trent. Unlucky Gordon. Joshua Kimmich in the way. Jamal Musiala. James Madison. It's really poor from Malanga. He could have ran. He could have took a touch. Just got to be more. Elise. Botman underdone. Van der Ven underdone. Nick Pope not to be. It's a brilliant left wrist to deny Bayern. That's my keeper. We just got to be more sharp there though on the turn. Van der Ven beats and not the header. Bruno Guimaraes. Corner take 2. Absolutely hard filling plus 20 minutes. Both teams landing punches. Oh, Tonali hit a man. Tonali hit another man. Botman had to clear it himself. There's a bit of pressure on him now. Harry Kane! Mickey van der Ven hacked it out. Oh, this is absolutely spectacular, this Champions League night. Anything can happen. Kane! Pope denies. He scrambled across to deny the captain. It's enthralling. You can't let your seat go off. Kane's header. This time a few inches over. It was a bullet. Newcastle survived the Bayern storm. Boys, we just have to be a bit careful. Oh, Alanga now. We're going to have to do a lot of that tonight. Madison, Gordon, We are one of the best teams in the world for a reason. I don't just say it, I mean it. Oh, Trent just couldn't pick up the ball. Luis Diaz. Still Luis Diaz. Elise trying to remain potent, trying to remain menacing. Kimmich, is there a cross on? Not because of Hall. Botman, really good ball. Davies denies Elanga any credit. Both defences seem pretty rigid, but it's Kane in. Bayern take the lead, half an hour mark. It is Harry Kane. Come on boys, focus, calm down, there's plenty of time left, we keep going. It's an early setback, it's an early dent, but we've done well. We've just invited a bit too much pressure on us, and Kane's had 2 or 3 chances, you can't give them 3. And they do deserve the point, but we've got plenty of time, we just have to flick into gear. When we get the ball, we have to stop giving the ball away, we have to stop switching it, we have to go on the front foot. We're a better team than that. We just have to invite pressure onto Bayern. We cannot let them get so much of the ball. Plenty of time now. Do not let that make us panic. We need to stay at least 1-0 down at half time. We can't make it 2. And instantly, it's Kane again. And we've done exactly what I wanted to avoid. Fuck off. Harry Kane, 2 in 2 minutes. It's so blimmin' poor. Did any of you listen to what I just said? It's so easy. That is too easy. Van der Ven and Botman, hang your flipping heads. 2-0. It's a really good start, and then it's ruined by that. Lookman though. Gordon no! The captain salvages something. There's hope. Adversity denied. His arm is outstretched. And he says, what? We aren't going without a fight. And the away end with a bit of a mist, a bit of a storm. The storm's just calmed down now. And Newcastle throttle forward and gallop forward. The captain puts his hand in his pocket and says, look, I've got a bargain for you boys. Just hang on in there. 2-1. This thrilling Champions League night. It's an absolute classic so far, this. It was brilliant from Gordon. It was really good work, actually. And the crowd are up. Don't know if it's the way. Oh, Trent! A crunching challenge to show what this occasion means. Elanga now. Newcastle with a bit of experience. Gordon punched in the air. No one could get the touch. Kane, Diaz. Couldn't get round Trent Alexander-Arnold. And at last, Newcastle have the ball. That's so poor. When Bayern were 2-0 up cruising, and Newcastle lost at sea, it's now Newcastle who are looking to pile on the pressure and make it count. Tonali, Paul. Gordon, it's on a sixpence! Bruno Guimaraes hurdling everything at it. And that'll be the end of the game, the half, sorry. Oh, Lookman just troubling Tar to just show Newcastle are well in the contest at half time. They are behind and Bayern were a better team for 33 minutes. But the last 10-15 minutes we showed a bit of fight, of passion. And it's an absolute classic game so far. Elanga now. Musiala. Elise. Tonali had to take him down. He had to do it. He sensed danger. He went in hard. I usually complain at my players for doing irrational, reckless challenge like that. Not today. I'm proud of that challenge because danger was personified. And Kane's going to line it up. And Nick Pope has to deal with that. No chance of taking tipped over. Superb though. I don't blame him. It's a corner to Bayern. Maddison, Lookman! Look at this! They spread their wings, they go away, Elanga! Finish it! Denied! Oh, Elanga! Oh, he's lost it! Oh, Lookman! What is happening here? He's got to finish that. We should be level. Whether it was Elanga who should be finishing, I can't believe Lookman missed. Yes, he stole in. Lookman. Bitch denied Lookman, he just rushed the shot. I don't think he could believe that he got it. He did. And he fumbled. Here's Hall. Maddison. The captain! Is denied. And Alphonso Davies hacks that clear. Dren. Beauty! Herbert, who's gotten away with one tonight already. Bayern's gotten away with this last quarter of an hour. Denied by Hall superbly. That's the passion that's needed in a night like this. Hall, Gordon. Tanal, is he onside? He is! Antonio Elanga! They pulled it back. 2 goals down and it's 2-2.
Varsity way on the other end of the street.
Thank you. What an absolute fizzer. And the contest is all level. They pulled it back. Deep in adversity, but they somehow found the way. It is the Geordie way. 2-2, cometh the hour, cometh the man. It's Elanga. Made in United. And now Hall. Strongly in. He will not let Bayern have anything. It's a game of 2 halves. Elise. Hall gifts it back to Joshua Kimmich. He'll look to send it in. And Pope was a bit untroubled by that one. He had to just fling an arm at it. Corner. Botman had to win it. And now, wherever this game goes, they've poured their soul into it, Newcastle. Elanga's done him again. Racing here, tormenting them! Oh, it's the captain! Oh, he's done it! The comeback completing in style! Bayern on the mount, Bayern under pressure! In their backyard, they've been absolutely rolled over! The mentality is absolutely incredible! It's one of the best nights in UCL history for the black and white men! Oh, boys, it's a classic. It's a classic. 2 goals down. And Bayern are the ones in trouble. But Kane. Musiala denied on an air post. Sensational. What are we witnessing? And it's Bruno Guimaraes, the captain. At the moment, it's winning us the game. Musiala. Trent, that's a foul. Luis Diaz caught up and out to play. Guimaraes denied at first. Trent not to be. Gordon not to be denied either. Lookman. Sergio Tonali denied what would have been the final touch. And Alexander Arnold to take the corner. Overshare. Joelinton blocked. Off João Paulinho. What a game. What a game. The mentality to force ourselves back into it. When behind. Fantastic. Trent. They'll do anything now to get the win. Trent and Elanga there. Armada Luckman now. Now it's Gimrise. Now it's Trent. Oh, it's a beauty. It's a blinder. He's hit an absolute rocket. No, he's done it. He's done it. He's sealed it. He's dug Bayern in their grave. He's let off a wonder. His second goal for Newcastle is an absolute belter. A terrific Trent hit. And Newcastle have absolutely had a classic night here. Wow, wow, wow. What have we witnessed? What have we done today? But now Diaz. Diaz! Saved by Pope. What a game. What a goal by Trent. He's had a really good game, to be fair to him. He's had a brilliant season so far along with Maddison, and he does get his second goal. It's the type of goal you're expected of seeing from Trent. And now they go forward again. 2 goals down, now 2 goals ahead. Gordon. Liverpool wants to join in. Alanga, the captain's there. Alanga's there. Liverpool wants it again. Bayern really a shell of what they were in the first 30 minutes. I'm not complaining. Bayern just looking for a bit of pride as Newcastle complete one of their best performances in Champions League. That is a standout, stand-up performance. 2 goals down in the 30th minute. From the 33rd minute to the 90th minute, they showed passion, they showed fight, they showed quality, they showed speed, they showed desire, they showed aggression. They showed everything that you could have shown when 2-0 down. And they come back. Wow. That was quality, that. That was a quality game. Three wins and 1 draw today. The last game is against Brentford at G-Tech Community Stadium. Oh, what a game. What a game that was. From minute 1 tonight, it had everything. Some games in my career mode, you can skip a bit. You don't miss a lot. You miss a chance or 2. But that game, you got to watch the whole game because that was brilliant. Can we make it 4 wins out of 5? And 5 games unbeaten in this stream? We are 3rd in the Prem. We are 2 points behind City, 1 point behind Arsenal, so these games become even more important. Final game of the stream, away from him against Brentford in the Prem. It's an important one because we don't want to drop more points like we did against Spurs and City. The start of this stream, the end of last stream. Can we end off a pretty decent stream with a really good stream? The G-Tech ain't an easy stadium to play at. I hate playing in the G-Tech. Last time we played at the G-Tech last season, we drew 1-1. Tonali, 84th minute goal, salvaged the game for us. In a game where we didn't do well at all. Here is Gordon now to change that. Lofted up. Oh. Gordon now. Madison. Oh, it's on into Lookman! Oh, he didn't shoot. Well, I almost was very surprised he got the ball there, Lookman's, and I didn't know what to do with it. Now Kevin Dango. Botman's took him as the job. It's over everybody. It's over from Kevin Sharda. Trent. Gordon. Lookman nipping in. Short legs, but fantastic ones at that. I say that and he puts the ball out of play, but... So I don't need to glaze Lookman every single time he gets the ball now because it's just we already know everything he is. Kevin Dango again. You're not going to run here, it's Vicky van der Ven, surely. You're going to have to retreat. Minamino. Jensen. Shot on and it goes long. Gordon, Lookman. He's got a clear view of where he wants to escape to. Gordon! It was pretty powerful. Had to rise up and stop it. Now it's a corner. Madison. Yeah, our corners do look much more dangerous. Bella Hain away. 3 set pieces scored last stream, 1 from the corner. That was from this man's corners. Botman again. Madison back in. Lookman's certainly offside. Madison. Gordon so tricky. Lookman. Mickey van der Ven! Oh, the centre back so close. So close to another one of his erratic runs forward. Would have been his 6th goal for Newcastle since he joined at the start of season 1. He probably should have finished that despite being a centre back. Oh, he's in here. Brentford in behind Minamino, and Pope had to be reactionary to palm that aside. Boys, we've just got to be a bit more precaution when Brentford go forward because they will have the counter. Alanga just turns it aside. Van der Berg. Here's Gordon. Not quite escaping. He escaped Madison. He escaped Bruno Guimaraes temporarily. Not Trent though. Demar de Lookman. A little turn, and what can he conjure up? He's got Trent on the overlap. He's got Alanga in the middle. He's got himself to entertain. Oh, that's anticlimactic in the end. Sharda, they've been caught on the break, and I told you, watch Brentford's break. It's fast, it's firepower. Van der Ven in the way. Van der Ven in the way again! He really is such a persistent warrior. Corner. 0-0 as it stands. Gonna rise. Botman, he's just calmly stroking it away. He's not just stroking it away, he's ravaging on here. And eventually, after hurrah, Hughes is out and Brentford come again. Sharda. One for Pope to possess. He's not tall looking, but he's not bad at headers, to be fair, when it comes to backing off. Trent. Lookman releases the weapon. Releases the speed man. Lookman is Oh, that was such a poor pass to him. I saw the ball behind him, I thought, what's just happened? That's such a simple pass back to Lookman, and you can't blame him for playing that pass. It was the right one to do. He was going wider, Alanga, and now Brentford looking to cause regret and anguish. Not quite. That had to be a goal. If Lookman, I can blame Lookman for not hitting it first time. Oh, shot's on here. Oh, Dango! Ah, oh, astonishing! That hand came from nowhere. Nick Pope, you beautiful. And Randaberger and Madison and Thiago. I think he's onside, he definitely is, and Lookman's the spare man again. Can he play him this time? He can! Did Keller head that? He might have done. Yarmolenko had the last save, half-time, a 0-0 stalemate. Not often in my career made where Newcastle are held at a 0-0 stalemate at half-time. It's happened here though. Minamino strokes it clear. And never really works, this kick-off routine. That's Newcastle at least. Madison, Gordon. Lookman, Gordon, Lookman's turn, Lookman's footle! It is not bad. He is a little dancer, isn't he, Lookman's left to right and then left one unleash. Madison, away. Alanga, Madison back into the mixer. Kind of got touched, but Igor Thiago goes on. Madison. Oh, Gordon heavily in there after frustratingly losing the ball. Minamino and Kevin Sharda. Botman waits at a perfect time. It's a goal! I got to say, Nick Pope did so superbly well to reach that. That's my keeper, and he's done really well in this game. Both keepers have. And it's another one, throttled. Doesn't usually go long from these kicks, but he has done there. Minamino. Thiago. Minamino. Oh, just wide. Kevin Sharda, boys, this is going to be a 1-0 game, this. It's going to be down to a moment, down to a bit of magic, maybe a mistake. This guy can apply a bit of magic. Yeah, there we go! You get the mood going. A bit of an error. A big error. Luckily for Brentford, at least, to nothing. Well, the most likely person to get a goal in this game is probably Lookman. He's been so persistent. He might provide it. Alanga. Lookman blocked. Has to get there and does! What a brilliant challenge by Hall. Crucial in this match. Ah, lovely from Gordon and Lookman. Just finds Gordon again. Just finds Hall now. Just finds Lookman now. Just trying to work something here. Guimaraes, Alanga. Too slow. Newcastle applying the pressure. They're getting frustrated. Both teams are. Oh, Coyote. Massive moment in the match, this. Kevin Sharder cushions it down. Precarious. It's going to be a late winner. It's going to be someone. Who is it going to be? I have a feeling Newcastle have it in them, but who's got it in them to do it for Newcastle? It's quarter of an hour to go. A 0-0 stalemate would be... It's never happened in my career mode before, a 0-0 stalemate. I have never drawn 0-0 in a career mode match with Newcastle so far. Oh! All the way through. And it's not done yet because Brentford are the ones looking for that winner. It's frantic stuff, this. They just want to get on with it. They just want to find that late winner, if possible. Gordon, he's just trying to make something happen. Trent, and now Alanga. Just one moment, just one hurrah. Still allowed to roam. 8 minutes remaining. This guy could do it. Van der Ven timely in. Released Alanga as well. Somehow find Lookman. It's crazy cricket sort of football. And the chances are looming large, and Newcastle are about to draw 0-0 for the first time in our career mode. We have never drawn 0-0 in a career mode. And it is a droppage of points that would be valuable to avoid. And we feel like we've missed our opportunities today. We're just going to have to send everyone up, really. There's barely 5 minutes to go. They just need one moment. Lookman. Alanga. Tonali. Now or never. Do or die. It's Lookman! He's done it! If it had to be someone, it had to be him. I told you! Stunning scenes! He's dug in deep! We ain't drawing 0-0 today! The champions! That's what champions can do! They dig in deep! They work it late! They dish out the blows that they make themselves! The Premier League top scorer, Newcastle's golden boy, comes up. A late roll of the dice and the right numbers were rolled. Arda Lookman. The whole of the Geordie nation bear down as one at him. They appreciate him. And there is no time at all for Brentford to launch a late assault. It was Newcastle's late assault. And another timely late winner in the title fight to make another timely say. That's it. Damsgaard unmounted. I just thought time was running out, but I did think there'd be one more little nibble left. More than that. They kept believing in the rain. They kept believing at the G-Tech. And what looked to be the first 0-0 draw under my management in over a season and a quarter. Arda Lookman is the hero for the Geordies. That number 11, that little smile, the magic man pulls the rabbit out again and pulls what all certainly is a massive, vital win for all of Newcastle to end the stream of 4 wins and a draw. Brilliant stuff, boys. There you have it. 5 games played. Started off with a poor draw against Spurs, but then 4 wins from there. A pretty good one against Fleetwood. That was all came from the first half dominance. A game against United, which was pretty good. The game of the stream was definitely the buying game, a 4-2 win, and then a late win against Brentford. So we are in a much better position than what we were at the start of the stream. there you have it. That's the stream. My next FC26 stream will be... just checking the schedule for streaming. Yeah. Yeah, so not tomorrow. Most likely Wednesday is the most likely day my next FC26 game will be. Obviously, you know, before this stream, I hadn't streamed in 4 days. I am aiming to do one stream every day, but because, you know, I think it's a good thing what I'm doing. I release a rapid, you know, probably like 5 to 6 days in a row. I do a stream every day or 2 streams every day. Then I'll take a 2 to 4 day break, and then I do back and do it again. There's no problem with that. Just re-energize yourself. Think of the streams to come. I hope you guys are doing well. Still plenty of the holiday left to go, so plenty of streams still to come. I'll be doing a Minecraft stream pretty shortly, and then a Fortnite stream tonight. If you want to comment down below any FIFA career modes or any ideas or suggestions for the Newcastle career mode, please do, and I will follow it. If you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys pretty soon. Goodbye, guys.